guys, what's up? It's Steven again here with Career Podium, and I just wanted to do a 2 to 3 minute video today to talk a little bit more about Angular 2 and why Career Podium's technology stack is moving to Angular 2. Last week in my intro video I talked about how we're moving away from PHP to new technologies, and I just wanted to expand upon why we're doing that in this video and how Angular 2 might even help you in your own web development projects or iOS or Android development projects if you're looking for new, really exciting technology to get working with. So, without further ado, Angular 2, why is it awesome? First of all, it's actually not, strictly speaking, a front-end, like a web front-end library, in my opinion. I know a lot of people would disagree with me on that fact, but in my opinion, Angular 2 is actually a modularity library. It's a modularity and code reuse library. Okay. And that's something that you probably aren't going to hear as a term tossed around too much in web development. And that's, if you ask me, what makes Angular 2 really cool, is it's actually a framework that doesn't just concentrate on making it easier to do things in your web development, but it actually focuses on making sure you're writing the best code possible while you're doing your development. And that's a really exciting direction for libraries and frameworks to go in my humble opinion. It's pretty novel. You know, a lot of libraries that are out there like jQuery are really effective, but they kind of just let you do whatever you want. And that can be good if you have a lot of discipline to write really nice, tight, structured code. But it can actually be kind of a problem if you have a lot of different people working on a project, you have people that have different ideas about, you know, sort of what the organizational direction of the project is. And so it's kind of nice, actually, to have some sort of structure built in there for you. And like I said, that's what really makes Angular 2 interesting. It has this idea of components. And a component is basically a unit of functionality on your website. For instance, just this past weekend, I've been working on our login forms for Career Podium, and that's a component. There's components within components. You can have nested things. You can have sibling components and things like that. And the component is sort of the most basic building block of your application, and it's really nice because in Angular 2 that sort of thing is totally reusable, totally extensible, and totally isolated from all the other components, so that you don't have to worry about, if I'm working on one small piece of the application, possibly messing with functionality in something else. That's all separated out for you, and that's a really powerful feature in Angular 2 and something that the whole dev team at Career Podium is really excited to make use of. So that's that. I know that was a super brief, high-level overview. There's a lot more that I could talk about. Let me tell you, I could probably talk for an hour about this. I am going to make some more videos this week where I show you some actual code and delve into a little bit more about other features, smaller features, nice usability things in Angular 2, and hopefully get some actual examples up for you to apply. So, without further ado, thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, email. I'm happy to answer questions. Love talking about cool technologies. Have a great rest of your morning.